everybody, welcome to the Crochet Lovers Crochet Podcast, episode number 19. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and hello, welcome if you're new here. Today I am going to be showing you lots of interesting things. Most of these you haven't seen. No, most of these you've seen before. I've brought them up here and there, and there's some that you brand new. So let's just start. So I don't know whether or not I should start off with my work in progresses or my finished objects. I'm just gonna go with my finished objects first. So last week I was showing you guys my blanket, my granny square blanket, and I finished that. So this was using the Red Heart True Blue ombre, the brunette pop, paisley pop, and then I just used black, which I happen to just use the Craft Smart Never Enough. And I finished the blanket, and I only added like one more color change after that, I believe. Here's it from the beginning to the end. It's not that very big, it's just a perfect little lap blanket size. The next color would have been this paisley pop from the brunette, and like I said last week, I was right, I didn't have enough for this, so what I did instead was I just finished off my blue row, and I used this yarn right here, and I created a T, because this is a Christmas gift, and that's the recipient's first letter of their name. And I kind of just winged this while watching Supernatural, so there we go. I want to say I did this, not this Saturday, but last Saturday, since I recorded podcast number 18 on Thursday, and this is being recorded on Monday, since I had company over. Why are all my ads popping up? Oh my goodness. I had company over Sunday. So yeah, there is this, and I'm really excited, and this helped me think of more Christmas gifts ideas. So here we go. There's that. Another finished object I have includes this black. So I have black, and then this leftover, I have 2 skeins of this. I believe this is like weight 3. It's very thin, beautiful mint color. But I crocheted these 2 together to create a clutch bag. I attached a little button over here, and I was watching a documentary that I haven't watched in ages. I'm not going to say what documentary it was because I'll embarrass myself very badly, but I'm just going to stop that right there. But yeah, so my idea for this was to create a little bag, so whenever I go out, it can fit my keys, possibly a little notepad, my phone, a phone charger, possibly like a little portable charger. You know what I'm talking about, like you can carry your charger around with, I don't know, charge your phone. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so something big enough for that. And this is bigger than what I expected it to be. So next time I'll keep an eye out for that. Since this is something I just came up with on the spot. I wasn't following any particular pattern or anything. So that's the height when it's laying flat. It's attached a black button that I had laying around at the house. So there you go. And when you hold it, there's the clutch bag. And I'm really happy of how this turned out. And this is also a double-sided bag. This side has more of the blacks toning in than this side, which is more of the mint. And I wanted it to be more of the black, so I had the button on the black side. But you could do whatever you want. You can make one yourself. So like if you work with two different color yarns, you'll see that a color ruler got more on one side than the other, and it just happens to be black on this side, and I liked that better. So there is my finished objects. And there is actually one more that I forgot, so let me pull that out. I just see a yellow tail hanging around. Let me grab that. Here. Oh, sorry. So I finished June Square for the Jayda InStitches calendar blanket 2017. And here's how it turned out. The lips are very, very pink on camera, and I promise you they are not this pink in person. So here it is. I was actually wondering how she was gonna have us do the rays of the sun, and if you watch the tutorial, you'll see that she has you, once you get done with this part right here, she'll have you bring your yarn out to the front, attach your sky color, then finish the rest of the blanket off, the square, and then crochet the rays after that when you're done. So it's really interesting how she has you do that, and I'm really excited how it turned out, and I'm really happy. So here's my son, and it's really happy. And the yellow, I was really concerned because I didn't know if I have any yellow, because the only other yellow I have is this yellow right here that I had for the bunny, and I'm in the middle of making a pattern with that, so I can't really use that. So I found this one, which is the Yarnology by Loops. It's the Yarnology brand, and I got this for 25 cents. This is the craft and rug yarn. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it was just a big messy thing, and I ended up putting it in a ball. So good deal. So glad I could use that. Okay, so that's all my finished objects. Now let's move on to my work in progresses. So I showed you this last week, and I made plenty of progress on it. But last week I actually showed you the yarns I was using. So this is another granny square blanket, which is going to warm up America. So the colors I'm using are Red Heart Super Saber in Aspen print, Bernat Super Value in True Gray, and Bernat Super Value in Mint. I've been working on this for about a week now, because it was a week today that I was sitting outside crocheting this just crocheting it outside, and then I came inside a few hours later, and then it started storming bad, very bad. So I'm not that far in on this, but get my straw signature. But let me move these out of the way. But I'm not even close to being done, but it's not that big. and these colors are beautiful together. You can see like there's like that much left. See some. I'm not that far in on this. So this is going to charity, and speaking of charity and One Up America, I'll just put these away. I am going to be knitting a square, one of those rectangle squares for One Up America too. And here's my progress so far. I was working on this last night. So I'm actually using Color Made Easy by Lion Brand, and I got this clearance for $2.97 at Michael's the other day. Okay, now I'm apparently in the middle of this row. So here we go. So I'm doing just stockinette, but here we go. Not that far. And this is, I'm doing the 9 inches wide for this side, and then knitting upwards 7, or knitting downwards I should say. So here we go. I'm really happy about this. And in my crochet notebook, I marked out the dimensions on paper. So we got 9 by 7. That way I could just put it up against it and be like, okay, so yeah, I'm almost there. So I think I'm not even close to half yet. So close. Still working my way. I wanted to get a variety of knitting and crocheting with this. So there you go. And I actually have a Michael's haul pre-recorded, which will be up sometime soon. I've just been busy this weekend, so I didn't get any recording or anything up. So there we go. I have been very active on my Instagram though. If you do want to check it out, go ahead. It's I Love to Crochet 101. I always leave my Ravelry and my Instagram in the description box below of every video, if you want to check that out. Because I've been very active on my Instagram lately, so you can always see what I'm working on, all that fun stuff. And you can always get a sneak peek before the podcast comes out too. So this is my last work in progress. And this is actually a Father's Day rectangle, green square rectangle blanket. So here's how far I have so far. I think it's best to show you if I just lay it down. I actually followed the what's their channel? Okay, it took me a few minutes, but the Crochet Crowd, there you go. Their tutorial on how to do the granny square rectangles, since I actually had no idea where to start for this, and I tried crocheting a granny square rectangle beforehand, and it just turned out into some sort of star shape. I honestly don't know. So I had to watch a tutorial to see how to start, and apparently I had a chain, and which is why this is very elongated at the moment, because I was following an Afghan tutorial, and this isn't going to be a big Afghan, but it's gonna possibly be big enough for a blanket. Yeah, that was hard to explain, but there we go. This side right here is perfect. I don't know if you can see this or not. Perfect. But this side over here, not so much. I did something wrong learning how to start each row, and so this side's probably gonna end up being more bigger than this side. But I did kind of fix it, which is why these are like joined together right here. But yeah. And the yarns I'm using for the middle right here is the Red Heart Super Saver Claret. I love this color. This is like a little bit more on the redder side for Gryffindor, I'd say. I don't know, Harry Potter's just coming to my head. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good Gryffindor color, but I don't think it would, actually. It's not the right color, you know, you'll know when it's the right color. And for so far, it's Red Heart Super Saver charcoal, and I already had this at the house, so I had to buy this one. So there we go, there is this Granny Square rectangle. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!